Splash and the Soldier the Game Spitter. This is the new beginning of the war between NYPD versus all street gangs. And they come in full force. They ain't playing first quarter. They coming hard first quarter. It's playoff time. It's playoff time in the NFL. They going hard. They want home field advantage. Yeah, they feel like they Green Bay. They want home field advantage. And the new mayor, Eric Adams, yeah, that's his name, Eric, Big Eric. He making it the #1 task. The police chief and Eric and all of them, they coming together and they focusing on gangs first, not COVID first, gangs, not fentanyl, no, not human trafficking, no, gangs. Yeah, these 20 set gangs, 30 set gangs, 15 set gangs, 10 set, whatever. And the easiest ones going first. And the easiest ones is the ones like they just got. YPF. The ones all over social media. The ones flashing the guns. The ones having shootouts. Then going on social media. The ones, sticking guns in dogs' mouth, alleged. The ones that having 2 or 3 guns in their house where they lay their head at. Them, the hot boys. We ain't talking about BG and them. We talking about the new hot boys, the new drill boys. And that Brooklyn, the Bronx, Yonkers, Harlem, Queens, they gonna make their round trips. See, one thing with the gang unit and the chief of police and the mayor, one thing they happy about is a lot of young dudes don't got no OGs. So it's just chaos. And they like clout. They want to be famous. They want to be rappers. And they want to be killers and shooters and steppers. So it make their job real easy. They don't really got to spend a lot of money. They don't got to spend a lot of the government money. They saving so much money. All they got to do is pay their $70 phone bill, $50, $80. It might be $200, $300 because they got their kids on their plan and their wife and they got a couple tablets, you know what I'm saying, on the Verizon plan. So yeah, they paying about $300 with all that debt on it, but they saving thousands, hundreds of thousands. The other money they got to pay out, it's still big because the informants and everything, but they still saving a lot of money. That's why the informants getting so much money, because they not spending so much money on equipment and just dishing out money on cases that they can't solve. So now, all they got to do with the young boys, all they got to do, and the older ones now, because they falling victim to the social media life. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they just go on social media because everybody need clout. Everybody want to have a YouTube channel or be on YouTube or world star. So the police know as soon as they hear about a shooting, it's going to be on social media. The bloggers going to talk about it. First, the gang members going to put it on there. Then the bloggers going to talk about it. But they ain't really got to look at the bloggers. They might look at the bloggers just to see that everybody on the same page. But they looking at the gang members because the bloggers looking at the gang members. So, once they show the guns, they show their face because they got to show their face because they want to get recognized in the streets with the females, with the rappers, with the other shooters and stuff like that. So make it real easy. And the streets can know the feds coming. They can know the government coming. And they still not going to turn it down. They're going to turn it up. They still going to bing, 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 bing. They still going to shoot videos and still be outside. They're like, that's them. They ain't me. That's them. We good. They still not going to hide the blicks. They still not going to take the switches off the blicks and throw the switches because that's going to bring so much extra time. They still not going to move guns. A dude probably got 5 guns in the house. He's still not going to move them. Not put them in the backyard. Nah, they been knowing about that. Just move them around. Take them to other people's spots. Not gang member spots. Like people in your family, hide them. Hide them behind your grandma's backyard. You know what I'm saying? Hide them in the outhouse. Or just get rid of them for right now because they finna turn up. Not all of them. You just want to keep about 1 or 2 stashed away somewhere because you still hot. But if a gang member smart, if they not already on an investigation where they coming anyway and they got, certain crimes that they going to hit you with as far as like the whole gang because you're a part of that gang. So if a gang member smart, they'll stay off social media. They'll take all pictures down with them throwing up the sets and everything. Because even though that the police already got them, the worst mistakes that these dudes making is taking pictures together, throwing up sets and everything together and putting it on social media. And it's making it real easy. They don't gotta, stake out at the club, sit in the club, act like they not cops and stuff like that. They ain't gotta go to the club, go to the strip club, or go to the mall, pretend like they're not cops and stuff like that. Watch game member, see if this person with this set and all that. Nah, just go on social media, just go on Facebook, and they got it right there. They even gonna tell you what drugs they sell, especially if they sell weed and stuff like that, and pills and lean. They gonna put all that. Now they gonna put no dope, no coke, or no bull on there, or no fentanyl on there. They ain't gonna do that. Them about the only drugs that they're not gonna show like that. But pills, lean, gas, guns, they gonna show all that there. Switches, they gonna show all that there. Knowing that the ops know that they got switches because they get shot at by them. They know it, but they still gonna show it. They still gonna show it because it bring the views. It bring, outlets, certain outlets that's verified with the blue checks on them. When the game members see that Say Cheese looked at the story, or certain rappers looked at their story, or Vlad, or No Jumper, people like that, academics looked at their story, they hype them up, they boost them up. You know what I'm saying? When they seeing these outlets stuff in their DM and they look at it, say seen, they pump their brain up. And they doing their thing in the streets, they stepping on stuff, females, sucking them up better. At least that's what they think. You know what I'm saying? They still getting fresh. The guns coming from down south. A lot of handguns, the clean joints and stuff like that. So they're getting busy. And they living a life. They living a low budget celebrity life. Stepping on something, getting the fame, getting their TV shine, as far as putting the ops on the news. Yeah, and you can't tell them nothing until 5 in the morning and their dope hit in and they sleep because they young. So it ain't hard to find them because most of them still stay with their mama or their baby mama. So it ain't really hard, or their grandma or their daddy. So yeah, they ain't got too many places to stash the guns. You know what I'm saying? So let alone if they was big dogs in the streets, far as with the work, they get caught with that too. But since they so wild with it, they can charge them with so many other charges other than drugs. They got so many shooting charges, so many murder charges, so many gun charges, so many extortion charges, money laundering charges, a little bit of drug charges, everything, gang charges, everything. Like, they got so much in one. That's why you'll have maybe 15 locked up, 10 locked up, 12 with 100+ charges, because they've been doing so much and showing so much. You know what I'm saying? Feds just looking back like, okay, that's a charge, that's a charge. Or a criminal running a criminal enterprise, that's a charge. So yeah, you don't really gotta catch them with no brick. No brick a boy, no brick a girl. They don't gotta catch them with no 1,000 pills. They don't really gotta see a lot of informants. They don't, because they can make their new informants within the game, because there's so many. They facing so much time, and it's in New York City. So yeah, they know with the young guys, they'll get at least 5 of them that'll flip. So they don't really need, real old informants to do a lot of investigation and stuff like that, because everybody telling on themselves. So they can save a little bit of money on that right there too. They be having so much evidence when it's time to go ask for the search warrant to get the permission to get that done from the judge. Before they even walk in the door, the judge say yes. As soon as they walk in the door, hey, I was want to get yes. I already see, yeah, yes. You ain't gotta act, you ain't gotta, yes, yep, yeah, I seen it myself, yeah. And yeah, they start hitting spots, they start hitting traps, they start hitting your mama house, your grandma house, and all that done. It ain't hard to find, like I just said. But it's gonna mess their head up, and I don't know why it's gonna mess their head up, because they already know when the feds or the police tell them, the main reason why you sitting right here because of Instagram. So think Instagram. The main reason why you sitting right here because Facebook, YouTube. That's why. That's how I found out about you. That's why I know where your mama stay. That's how I know you did this crime. Yeah. The shells that we found at this scene, when you holding the gun, when you hold the same Glock on this picture right here, and when you hold it up like this right here, we seen the serial numbers right here. We seen the serial numbers. When you had it up like this right here, we seen the serial numbers, and they match. The serial numbers, they match. So yeah, we don't really need a gun. We know you had it. Let alone they got so many guns. So that's how they do it. Make it real easy. So like, they gonna be playing all their social media stuff in court. Easy case to win. So a lot of these guys gonna plea out, and it's gonna make it so hard for the other guys to fight it in trial, because so many gonna plea out, because the evidence right there. All they're gonna be doing is playing social media videos. That's it. They're gonna be showing murder scenes, shooting scenes, fighting scenes, gang scenes, drug scenes. Most of it they're gonna be showing it on social media. So the prosecutors, the judge, they're gonna be watching movies. Yeah. They're gonna be buying so much popcorn. And all they doing is watching movies. They don't really gotta bust their brain. Is he innocent? Is he guilty? Just Instagram saying, yes, all that crazy talk, that gangster talk, that murder talk, it's gonna sound real different in the courtroom when the white man looking at it. When the white woman, when the black man looking at it, the black woman, the Asian man looking at it. Looking at everything. Yeah, talking about overdoses and fentanyl, talking about switches, showing them. So they're gonna be just shaking their head. Then they're gonna look at y'all. Y'all still gonna be mean mugging because y'all ain't gonna learn from AR app. So y'all still gonna be mean mugging, looking crazy, smiling, not putting the sad face on. Like that white dude that was crying when he shot them black people, he beat the charge, he was crying. Y'all ain't gonna do that there. So, you know, that crazy look ain't gonna help you in the courtroom. You still gonna be trying to look sturdy, but you facing 30, and they gonna do you dirty. You already know that. YPF just the start of this new war that's finna go on. This new war. And the feds, the police, they feel like they ain't gonna lose. They feel like they ain't gonna lose not even one bit. Worrying about losing this war right here is like worrying about if the sun gonna come up in the morning. That's what the feds said. That's what they said. They said worrying about if they're gonna lose a case. One case. Worrying about that is like worrying about if the sun gonna come up in the morning. So that's how confident they feel on this new situation they got going on. They need people to spend more tax dollars. They need new slavery work. Yeah, they need to push them old inmates out because they catching COVID and everything. They on their last leg. They push them out and bring the new ones in. They push the ones that's 45, 50 because they see that the young dudes don't respect them. So yeah, they just push them out. They go get CDLs and trades and stuff like that. Some will go back to the streets and stuff like that, but they ain't really worried about them because they on their last leg. You know what I'm saying? They need room for the new guys, the new generation. The new ones that's 14, 20, 18, 25. Yeah, they need y'all to do 20 years, 30 years, life sentence. They need y'all to make army clothes, make clips for the army, or whatever else they need y'all to make, where they can get some cheap labor out of you. Yeah, that's what they need. They need their cheap labor. Yeah, they got a relative that just invested into a new prison and he trying to make some money. Yeah, they people be investing in these prisons and they got to keep it all in the family. And they need that new money coming in a small town in New York that you never heard of. They just put a prison up there and they trying to fill it up with blacks, Hispanics, some whites, some Asians, everybody, anybody who want to come in because everybody want to join the gang. Yeah, so it's a gang penitentiary. That's how they coming. That's how they gonna get their money. You know, they in a hole, so they need some cheap labor work done. We in a hole with the World Bank. So yeah, they need some work done for the low. For the low. And us blacks, we're gonna help them do it. We're gonna help them build them roads. We're gonna help them do any type of cheap labor they need. We're gonna help them do it. Cause we love the life. We love the lifestyle. We love the killing. We love the death. We love the overdoses. We love the drugs. We love the rappers. We love the prostitutes. We love everything. Everything that's bad, we love it. All the young gangs, the older gangs, everybody need to be on their P's and Q's and relax. Relax. All the gang videos, relax. Either move, go ahead and dip from New York. Go ahead and dip right now if you can. If not, chill. You ain't gotta stop it because that's asking for too much. But just turn it down, especially on social media. That's what you need to stop the whole. You need to delete the whole thing. If you make a social media, you need to make a new profile with not your face on it. You know what I'm saying? One of the profiles, no picture, nothing. You just seeing, being nosy. Because I'm telling you, they already got your old information already. You already got that there. So yeah, you just gotta be on P's and Q's. You gotta be, making sure you ain't got nothing too crazy at the house. Because you don't want no new charges. Because you could have been doing stuff straight. You could have been not on social media. But your partner and them, since y'all blood, since y'all Crip, since y'all Vice Lord, since y'all GD, whatever neighborhood, homegrown gang y'all claim or y'all came up with, since you down with them, you fall with them. You know, ball till we fall, right? So we all get charged with it. Yeah, I could have been doing my thing. I could have been on the road trucking, changed my life and everything. But since I still take pictures, throwing up the B's, throwing up the C's, I fall with them. I can. If they want to be nasty, I can fall with them. When I come home off the road, I'm still around these guys. I'm still taking pictures, going to the club with them. So how can I not fall with them? Yeah, conspiracy. So, you know, it is what it is, man. That's my take on this conversation right here, man. Y'all hit the like button, hit the comment section, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, man. Go.